The soldier carefully lifted his foot. Underneath was a pair of glasses he had just stepped on and crushed. He glanced at the broken glasses, then hurried forward. He saw the body of a soldier with his leg blown off. Paul gently rolled him over. When he saw the man's face, his mind went blank. It was his childhood friend. He never imagined his friend would die on the very first day of battle. Paul carefully took his friend's dog tags. Only then did the sadness hit him hard. He struggled to accept that his friend was gone just like that. A nearby officer shouted for them to hurry. Paul remembered he was still in the army. Orders were orders. He had to keep moving and collect dog tags from the fallen. These tags were sent to the logistics office. The officer absent-mindedly smoked while wiping blood and rust off each tag, reading out the names. The clerk recorded each one on a list, then took the report and gave it to Minister Erzberger to report the casualties. In just the past few weeks, over 40,000 soldiers had died on the Western Front. Things went on like this. Germany wouldn't be able to hold out. It was time to negotiate for peace. Minister Erzberger entered the high command room with a serious face. He was ready to persuade the generals to agree to a ceasefire with France. 18 months had turned Paul from a rookie into a battle-hardened veteran. All hope was gone from his eyes. All that was left was confusion and going through the motions each day. But he did make a good friend in the army, Kat. One day they walked past a French farmhouse and heard a goose honking inside. Kat gave Paul a boost. He climbed over the wall. Paul stood outside, ready to help Kat escape. Suddenly a dog barked from inside. Paul peeked through the crack and saw Kat being chased, but Kat managed to grab a big goose. He called for Paul to run. Back at camp, they were welcomed like heroes. Everyone gathered around before they could even say hello. Even though the goose was still piping hot, no one cared. They all dug in happily. It was the best meal they'd had in a long time. The soldiers even sang songs together. For the first time in ages, Paul finally smiled. Just like he'd said, having a full belly was the greatest happiness of all.